It's your boy Conserviz34. Got some exciting news. Dave Matthews Band Radio is going to be a permanent channel on Sirius XM Radio. This is exciting for a lot of Dave Matthews Band fans. And we're going to talk about this today. Now I'm recording this on Wednesday, June 17th, 2020. And tomorrow, June 18th, 2020, it will be moved from channel 176 to channel 30 as a permanent station. Now, there have been some issues this year with the channel. Now, in previous years, it was in the lower registers, right, on channel 30 and some other channels as well, I believe. That was easy to access for all Sirius XM users through the app or through their car. But some of the car tuners that are from older models this year have had issues connecting to channel 176. Some people troubleshooted and they were able to get it good in their car. Other people, no matter what they did, they cannot get this channel in their car for the driving experience through their own vehicle. They would have to buy the app or download the app. And some people don't like that. Some people prefer it's safer to use your console to navigate Sirius XM Radio than touching your phone, or if you don't have a phone holder, taking your phone out. And I understand some of those concerns. So now that is solved, moving it from 176, which was an MLB Extra Innings channel, no baseball right now. They said, hey, put D&B Radio on here for quarantine. Now we're moving to channel 30, which will be accessible for all avenues of listening to Sirius XM Radio. That's a good step. Let's talk about what we've gotten this year. This year, I'm going to be honest, haven't really been listening to much D&B Radio, right? And I am a Sirius XM subscriber who listens to this medium probably every other day, just to be honest. And a lot of that has to do with me working from home now and staying home and staying quarantined. But this is something I would listen to maybe, 15 minutes a day if I'm driving, if I have more freedom in my life. But now it's every other day. If I go to the park to walk, or if I go somewhere for just a drive to somewhere to get groceries, to get something essential, I'll listen to it. But here's the thing with this year. This year on D&B Radio, they've had a lot of repeated shows. They talked about having all these releases on Fridays, right? Never before seen shows. And we got a lot of shows that we heard last year. We heard Mohegan last year. We heard Des Moines, Iowa last year. We heard other shows last year. So it didn't make sense that they kept repeating those same shows that were either live from Friday night shows, or they were shows that were selected because of how great they were before the tour started. So they had some Europe shows before the 2019 shows hit Fridays. And then during some of the breaks in late July, early August, they were taking shows like Mohegan 2018 from the fall tour of 2018 and putting them on 2019, especially for these open Fridays. We got those same shows again. Now we got some new shows this year, but even the new shows, you're either getting Bayou, or you're getting PMP to Rapunzel, or you're getting a Watchtower closing. So a lot of these shows this year, while they were new, they really had the same vibes of other shows. So I haven't been too pleased with the Friday night shows, and I've listened back to moments. Deer Creek Night 2, I listened back to that one this year. That was one of my favorite shows to listen to this year on Sirius XM Dave Matthews Band Radio. I love some of the songs like Fool to Think on the replay. Now let's talk about what we're going to get now that this is going to be permanent starting tomorrow. We're going to get some special artist DJ sets from the band members. We'll see when those happen. No announcements yet. But they're going to, I guess, put together some playlists of songs. I'm guessing some non-D&B songs, some of their favorite D&B songs. We'll see. And then we're going to get special DJ sets. That'll be cool. They also said that they're going to dig into their archive, which we'll talk about in a moment. And they're also going to release shows from the last couple tours in the last few years that have never before been heard as far as on D&B Radio or been released for Warehouse Discs or other special projects like Rhino's Choice or Live from the Hollywood Bowl. So let's look at what we're going to get on Fridays for the next couple nights, and we're going to break these down Friday by Friday. So in a couple of days from now, the first Friday show is going to be probably one of my most anticipated Friday night shows of 2020. They are going to release the Dave Matthews and Tim Reynolds Mexico Night 2 show, right? I will take any era Dave and Tim show. I love them no matter what. Even with the changes in the set list, they always have a solid set list in my opinion. Tim Reynolds on acoustic guitar, not playing over Dave with electric guitar. Sign me up anytime, anywhere. I'm excited for this show. It's going to have an ants marching with a violin and mandolin. It's going to have a couple special songs that haven't, that aren't very common for the full band, like Loving Wings, right? And Best of What's Around, which isn't common for the full band, and many others. So check out this Friday. That's going to be a show I will listen to, right? And then Friday, June 26th, this is my moment of outrage. They're releasing Radio City Music Hall from '07, which is already widely available. One of the most popular Dave and Tim, if not the most popular Dave and Tim show that you can purchase. That's been able to be on DVD, CD, whatever you want to listen to them. On Spotify, it's on Apple Music. Tomorrow, actually right now, I could go ahead, grab my phone, and listen to live, this Radio City Music Hall show on my phone through Apple Music. Attach it to my Bluetooth speaker, boom. Go to my car, Bluetooth, boom. There you go. I can go buy the DVD and get it shipped here. Boom, I can listen to it. This is a lazy pick. I understand maybe playing out live tracks that's not commonly released, like Live Tracks 31, for example, Live Tracks 42. But to have Radio City, this is just as lazy as when they almost released the East Rutherford, New Jersey listener-supported show as a D&B drive-in show. So, all right, that's our second one that we know so far. This was announced in the email today. The third one is going to be one that I will say is going to be number 1 or number 2 of my most anticipated so far. Dave Matthews Live from Home by Request set. Premiere on Friday, July 3rd, 8 p.m. Eastern. This one is going to take fan submissions. We'll see if I get an email or some way through my Sirius XM app. We will be able to suggest songs to Dave for him to play. This will be a fan requested set. I love this idea. One of my favorite artists, Citizen Cope, did the same thing, and he dug deep into his archive. Hopefully Dave digs deep into his archive and isn't like, hey, oh, you guys want Don't Drink the Water? Okay. You want You and Me? Okay. I hope that we get some rarities. We get some things liberated, even if it is through a virtual show, a streamed show where no fans can be present. I'll take that. Play the third verse of Grace Street again. I'll take that. So that is one that I'm excited about. And then Friday, July 10th, a couple Fridays from now, we're getting into a couple weeks into July, Cincinnati, Ohio, which is a okay show. It's an okay show. You got a typical situation that looks special, and you also have Lion Our Graves tour debut. But other than that, you got your Bayou, Do You Remember? Another Watchtower. Ooh. Is it going to sound better? No, because every time Watchtower sounds exactly freaking the same, and it's one of the most overrated closers. Close out with the Dave Show. Oh, Sledgehammer. Woo! Fly Like an Eagle. Actually, you know what? That is going to be a good one because there's no Jimmy thing. You just get a Fly Like an Eagle after here on out. That'll be cool. But this show isn't anything to write home about. Also, Warehouse Disc had the rooftop on there. So I already have that because I'm a Warehouse member. So that show I'm not excited about. So the two shows I am excited about out of the 4, Mexico Night 2 2020 and the special request show Dave Matthews Live from Home. The ones I'm not thrilled about, Radio City, lazy, and another 2019 show, whoop-de-frickin-do. This isn't a special 2019 show, it's an okay one. Now, there are going to be varying levels of this excitement. Some people are going to be hugely pumped. They want a Dave Matthews Band curated playlist every day when they drive, when they're at home, when they're working from home. People will be very excited on Monday. There'll be some people in the middle that will be okay. All right, we'll get some Friday shows. We'll get some special content. We'll get some stuff here and there that's new. that will be in the middle. And then there'll be people like me who may be towards the far right saying, you know what, I will tune in once or twice a month every Friday. And if I'm really, if I'm getting too much Grateful Dead, which is impossible, if I'm getting too much Pearl Jam radio, classic vinyl, let me tune into DMB radio for like an hour or 45 minutes or 30 minutes. That is me. Because I'm excited about some of the stuff we're getting, but overall this station doesn't do anything for me because I have Apple Music, because I own a lot of the staple live tracks, because I can go and get certain content that they're supposed to be releasing, like Radio City Music Hall. I already have that. I don't need you to play that as a Friday night concert series. What I'll say is this: I'm grateful for some of the stuff we're getting, but compared to what everyone else is doing, Tom Petty radio, Grateful Dead radio, Pearl Jam radio, Jimmy Buffett radio, even Billy Joel radio, they offer much more content whenever you tune in, right? And Billy Joel radio, I think, is just a temporary one. But the permanent channels I just mentioned, they have 2 or 3 live concerts a day. Not, hey, we released this live show on Friday, you'll hear it all week. This time. No. What these other channels do is they release 3 minimum shows a day. The Grateful Dead channel has a Dead of the Day where they release a show from that exact date from whenever, from their archives. So I think that the Dave Matthews Band could do better, but I will take what I can get, because as a Sirius XM subscriber, I am subscribed for various types of music. I listen to my Hip Hop Nation, my R&B. I listen to a little bit of jazz here and there. Listen, I listen to my gospel. So I love different parts of Sirius XM. So I will take what I can get, but I'm not like impressed fully by this. I am excited for some of this stuff, but not fully impressed. But that's not everyone. Everyone has differing views. Where are you? Are you in the middle? Are you in the far right like meh, like I am? Or are you over to the far left like woo? I'm excited. DMB radio all day, every day. Let me know what you guys think. It's your boy ConcertViz34. That's all I got for today. I'm out. Peace.